Okay, this is where I'm going to start assembling the box, but I'm going to show you, a lot of people don't show you what they did for schematics and how they wanted to go about doing it. What I am building is a 4th order box. So, was going to do this. This is basically the same, but they're good for SBL burps, but they're not using the same vacuum and push. They're good for SBL, high SBL. They actually sound really good. You know, there's nothing wrong with building it that way. But I went with this 4th order, where it's going to be vented here. I haven't figured out if I want the basket to be out this way, but the back is going to be sealed. Now, if you wanted this to be a 6th order, you would actually vent this too. That's all that difference is between that. Now, I'm using 3/4, and I wanted to go 15 inches by 30 inches. So I needed two 15 by 30s. Now you're using 3/4 inch MDF, or if you are, if you're not, it doesn't matter. I'm using 3/4, so I had to add 1.5 inches to both of those, which gave me 16.5, still the same 30. Okay, so this is the way I'm going. That way it's using the same air here as it is here. So both would be, instead of fighting each other, this is the reason why I went this way instead of the other. So I'm going to pause this video, and I'm going to get to assembling some of the boxes. Alright, this is the liquid nails I'm using again. Don't have to use a lot, as long as your cut is nice. Nice thin line. Now, if your cuts are not that great, you got to pile it on to fill all those holes. So you got to take your time, do it right. Well, had a little bit of a bubble there. Alright, now you want to make sure you're even on both sides. You can see where the previous video, so I did the counter, well I pre-drilled this part first, and then I did the countersink. Then I decided to run these screws in for added protection. Help them go through a little bit better. Actually a lot better. Pause it. Alright, what I did, to pause it real quick to stick a clamp there, because when you got to push in. I'm trying to do this to where it's easier for the viewers and not easier on me. Maybe get a new bit for this. In. What you do is you try to work your way out. Alright. Should have said beforehand, make sure you're on a nice flat surface so this doesn't raise or lower. Sorry about that. Alright, this is a better way of doing it. It's sideways, but I was just trying to show you guys. My helper is really short and I didn't want to climb up on the chairs to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. It's easier this way, that way you're thrusting straight down rather than sideways. It's a little more accurate. Just work your way, make sure you're nice and even. Got some pretty lips, make you squeal like a pig. You see, there's very little, very little coming out. You know, that just takes you, wipe it down a little bit. It's not running down. Perfect. Same way on the inside. Very little. Enough to seal it up perfect. Pause it. I'm going to admit my mistake right away. I got a little too close to the edge with the screw. I always try to go about an inch behind. I did a ½ inch. This ain't going to hurt nothing. I got so many screws in this thing, it's bulletproof. But, yeah, well, I could pack some glue stuff in there. It ain't gonna hurt it. It's solid. But yeah, I figure I'd show you some of the mistakes along with the progress. But overall, looking pretty good. Alright, I got the bottom on, the top. This goes to show when you make nice cuts, it pays off. It's not even screwed down, it's just sitting on top. That's what you want. You want quality. Do it right the first time. Okay, and don't bugger it up. Other than that, I just set this up here to show how nicely cut the box is and what you can achieve when you spend a little bit of extra time. It doesn't even take money, just time. Do it right. Do it right the first time. The old saying, you know, measure twice, cut once. That's true. I've measured probably 4 or 5 times before I made every cut. Now I have an extra board here, an extra 4x8 sheet, so if I screwed up, I could have made another one. But the thing is, my theory is, why waste the lumber when I can build another box, you know, or reinforce this, you know, put more stuff to it. Now I just set this on top. I'm going to be taking that back off because, like I said, it's the 4th order, and I'm going to be putting another one right here. And then I got to put the sides on yet. I don't even have the sides cut yet, but I do have the one piece right here cut, put in the center to divide it. The 4th order is really nice sub box because it makes it sealed along with ported. So you got your sealed side and then you got your ported, you know, which best of both worlds. And you're getting a little bit more percentage of SPL rather than your standard facing out subwoofer box. You know, so, all right, I'm gonna stop this video for now and wait until I get this thing a little more completed to start the next one.